agenda, A, approval of the following out-of-state overnight field trips for TMHS ROTC, Flint, Michigan, January 30th through the 31st, 2026. This is next to Missouri, February 6th through the 8th, 2026. Flint, Michigan, February 13th and 14th, 2026. Flint, Michigan, May 14th through 17th, 2026. The first four field trips are drone competitions. The final out-of-state overnight trip is American History Government trip to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, April the 30th through May 3rd, 2026. Item B is the athletic donation of $1,456 from the Sigma Gamma Rho sorority, and a donation of $676 from TM Band Boosters. Item number C is November 6th, 2025 work session meeting minutes and November 20th, 2025 regular meeting minutes. A resolution to approve the fiscal reduction workbook and written narrative to be submitted to OD.
That would be a separate.
Yeah,
Oh,
separate.
that's separate, okay. So I need a motion to approve the consent agenda as previously read.
Motion. I second.
It's been moved in second. Mrs. Adams, would you call the roll, please?
Yes. Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Currington?
Yes.
Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Kilgore? I'm gonna abstain. Okay. And Mrs. Cherry?
Yes. Motion passes. Next on our agenda is the board report.
Yeah, but I can read it if you want me to. This is the board report, and the request is for the resolution to approve the fiscal reduction workbook and written narrative to be submitted to ODEW by December 20th, 2025. We are asking for action on that this evening.
I need a motion.
I motion.
Second.
It's been moved in second. Mrs. Adams, would you call the roll?
Yes. Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons? Mrs. Currington?
Yes.
Mrs. Kilgore? Okay. And Mrs. Cherry?
Yes, motion passes for the board report. Next is the treasurer's report.
I have for you tonight the November financial reports. So the first is our cash reconciliation report, which includes our bank statement balance and investment account balances. And so our total bank and investment cash balances equals $23,786,501.87. And that matches, then we have some outstanding checks that have been issued and not cashed. And so the difference then leaves us with a bank balance of $23,428,067.84, which matches the balance in the system in Meta. The second report that I had there is the checks over $1,000, and we did have a finance committee meeting earlier this evening. There were questions about the Zonar check, just wondering what that is, and that is a GPS mapping system for the transportation department. Also just a question about Coca-Cola, wondering if that was vending machines. So we looked that up, and that was a purchase for JROTC as they operate the concession stands. And so we had those. And then the last report is our spending plan summary, which just gives a detail of our revenues and expenses for this month. And so I'm asking for action to approve those reports this evening.
Does anyone have any questions?
I will, just for information. Zonar is as Ms. Adams said, the GPS system for our school buses. It affords us the opportunity to track in real time location, speed. Oftentimes when we get complaints from community members about buses, you know, flying through the neighborhoods, we say, well, give us a bus number. And then we can look in real time and either, you know, agree with them or let them know that the information they're giving us is not accurate with regards to, you know, how fast the bus is going. And then it also provides the opportunity for us to track kids as they get them on and off the bus. So that's what that software is.
Bus 5 is Exec. I don't know who drives Bus 5.
All right, I will let them know.
Are there any other questions or comments? I need a motion to approve the November 2025 financial report.
A motion, I'll second.
Mrs. Adams, would you call the roll?
Yes, Mrs. Currington?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons? Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Kilgore?
I'm going to abstain.
And Mrs. Cherry?
Yes, motion passes for the November 2025 fiscal report. Next on our agenda is the superintendent's report.
The amended report for me this evening is just one item, the personnel agenda. I have attached the agenda and sent it to you guys last Friday. There are no changes to the agenda, very short with regards to personnel. And I am asking for action on that this evening.
Are there any questions with the personnel agenda? I need a motion to approve the personnel agenda.
I'll motion.
Right, second.
Did you give me a second?
Simmons?
Okay. Mrs. Adams, would you call the roll?
Yes, Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Currington?
Yes.
Mrs. Kilgore?
I'm going to abstain.
And Mrs. Cherry?
Yes, motion passes to approve the personnel agenda. Next item is item number 7, which is treasurer comments.
I have a couple of comments tonight. One is just to let the board know that we are wrapping up our fiscal year 25 audit with Plattenberg. We've been back and forth with them, giving them lots of the information they're requesting, and we plan to have, they plan to have that submitted by the end of next week. So within the next month or two, we should have a report to share with you. And then, the only other thing, I just wanted to say that I was able to participate in interviews for our careers class at the high school this week. And my background is as an elementary teacher, and I don't typically I like high school kids, but I don't like spending a lot of time there. And it was a really great experience, hearing them give their kind of elevator pitch and then interview and talk about what they wanted to do for the future. And it was a very impressive group of kids. With lots of different career interests. And then yesterday I got to attend the ELC Christmas program, and it was the first graders, and it was extremely well done, and congratulations to the staff. And it was great to see lots and lots of parents there too. So it was a great way to kind of wrap up the school year for me. So, and that's all I have. Thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Next item is the superintendent comments.
Thank you. I don't have many. Just to kind of echo Mrs. Adams with regards to getting an opportunity to get out to the buildings this past week to see some of the activities going on. The high school had a holiday block party where kids had different opportunities to kind of enjoy themselves at the end of the day. They had a game room. They had art. They had like face painting. They had a lot of different things going on. It's always kind of cool to say, per se, to see older kids partake in some of those things that they enjoyed as younger kids. Watching kids play Monopoly, which you don't see much anymore, was a pretty cool experience. I also have the flyer with regards to the swearing-in ceremony, and I have sent an email to Lieutenant Colonel Graves to see what the availability of ROTC will be during that time, with the understanding that they are on vacation, they are on break. So I just did want to share that with the board. And finally, with much disdain and understanding, we did approve our written narrative this evening, and we do know we have some tough times coming. And I want everybody to enjoy their holiday season, and I assured any staff member or anyone that may or may not be affected by this, that, you know, our goal is to, you know, work with them as transparently and respectfully as possible with regards to, you know, our process of trying to get this district fiscally stable, fiscally sound. And I know the board supports that, and we'll make sure we continue to update you guys regularly on this process. But I just wanted to make sure that everybody, if anybody's watching, they understand that, you know, we understand we got some hurdles to get through, but, you know, through our plan and through our process of working with you guys, we'll ensure we do the best that we can to make that happen. And that's all I have.
Thank you for sharing. Next item, item number 9, board comments. Mrs. Currington.
First, let me say thank you to our guest, Judge Adele Riley. Thank you for coming out. I thank you for the nice words that you said about the school district and our community. Also, I would like to say to Hattie, this is your last meeting. Thank you for the work that you have done while you were here. You did add value, and sad to see you go. And I wish you well in whatever you decide to do next. Also, I would like to say to our staff, students, everybody have a safe and happy holiday. The Christmas vacation, make sure you enjoy it, the new year. And to Jill, I would like to say thank you for the work you have done on the plan, you and Mr. Howard. I know it wasn't easy, and I know I'm always playing devil's advocate, but I'm always gonna be the person that asks the hard questions. Because I wanna always make sure that we consider everything. And I just thank you guys for the work that you do. And everybody here, have a safe and happy holiday.
Thank you. Mr. Lumpkin.
First, I want to thank Ms. Kilgore for your service to the Board of Education and the time that you spent, you know, driving the future of our students. And it's really a bittersweet moment for us because, you know, we know how important the kids are to you because your kids are part of that district, our district. So thank you to you and best of luck moving forward. Judge Riley, it's always good to see you. I'm glad you joined us tonight for our Board of Education meeting. I did want to mention, you know, some of the things in the first half of the school year that our students have had to endure, all of the loss that some of our families in our community have had to see and that we've had to deal with in our buildings. And I just hope that the community at whole takes a chance to reflect on what this time of year and how this time of year is impacting those families, and it's impacting the students that were close to their loved ones and their friends that they lost. Through all that, our students still achieve. And we are going to have to make tough decisions, and I think that it would be irresponsible of us to not talk about why we have to make those tough decisions. And we have to make those tough decisions because the state of Ohio has made a conscious effort to attack public schools. And one of the reasons why Trotwood-Madison is having to make some of the decisions that they are because of decisions that are made in the State House and by our elected officials. So I just want you to think about this. Trotwood-Madison High School sits at a 3.5 stars in a building that has 100% free and reduced lunches. So a lot of the times, there are kids that go to our school that don't know where their next meal is coming from, but they're still finding the time and putting in the effort to achieve what they need to achieve in the classroom. And our state's government response to students who are doing that is to try to slash the funding and to put holds on public school. So in our last meeting of the year, we want to make it clear where our Board of Education stands on that. We're going to do what we can to make sure that we keep all of the things that we have to cut due to those things away from our students. And we're always going to persevere in the end of things. I know I said a lot, and I know that's probably controversial, but I just want to make sure that our community knows that sometimes people can stand next to you, they can take a picture with you, they can say that they support you, but they support the things that cut things that are for our kids and for our community. So always be conscious of who you're taking those pictures with.
Well, thank you, Mr. Lumpkin.
Sadly, Mr. Lumpkin.
Mrs. Kilgore.
Why they have to come
Follow
up
up.
with follow up after? I don't know. Follow up after that one.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank all. Thank you, Mr. Lumpkin, Mrs. Carrington, Ms. Simmons, Mrs. Cherry, Mr. Howard, Jill. It's been a great year. I've learned a lot as I communicated to the board. But I was appointed, and at the end of the month, my short term is up. So I'm gonna continue to support Trotwood. It doesn't stop here. I've always been around, will always be around, grew up around, and had lots of rounds before me and after me. And still my children are rounds today. So thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the generosity of the district. It was just very professional, the onboarding process. Janice isn't here, but thank her too, wherever she is. Hopefully she's enjoying her retirement. But thank you all. I do want to take a souvenir with me. If I can just take my plaque.
Absolutely. Take that with you.
But thank you all for giving me this opportunity. I think that as a parent, we all always going to have differences of opinions when it comes to certain situations with our family and our children. But what I like to say here on record today is that the parents of Trotwood should know that this district and this board has the best interest at hand for the children, the schools, and they should be proud to have you guys serving them. Thank you.
So sweet.
Thank
So
you.
sweet. So sweet.
Vice President, Mrs. Simmons.
Guess it's me. Ms. Kilgore, thank you for this short year that you've been with us. It's been a pleasure. We've had hard work to do, and you've been a part of that hard work. As always, we know we have it, and we've done it with your help. So even though you said it's a short year, it's been a year where a lot of tough decisions have been made. So thank you for your service. To our family, to our staff, and our board members, enjoy your holidays. We have worked really hard this whole year, so enjoy time with your family. We know that in January we will face even more challenges as we create this plan of cuts. There's going to be some tough decisions. Nothing is personal, and it's all about the students in the end. I would like to extend our heartfelt condolences to the Dayton Board of Education. They lost a school board member, Karen Wick. And as we get close to the holidays, we know that that's probably very hard on them and for them thinking about that too. So just our heartfelt condolences to our DPS, our friends over at DPS, and Karen Wick and her families. And I'll close with that, President Cherry.
Thank you. Well, each board member has spoke value. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate the work that the superintendent is doing along with the treasurer. My work is cut out, but we will survive. We will survive. Thank you, Mrs. Kilgore, for your services. Judge, thank you for your presence here today. I want to just say, I want to end on a positive note. I want to really congratulate Principal Gibson and Mr. McCray for their recognition with the NAACP, with their student achievement and dedication. Mrs. Tasha Johnson for being nominated for Teacher of the Year. Also, one of our students, Gary Smith, he also was nominated for this Student Athlete Award winner by Lee's.
Yes. Yes.
So, yeah, I just want to congratulate him. To all of our students who are just striving to do the best that they possibly can, all of our honor roll students and all of the ones, like I said, are just making forth a conscious effort to do the best that they possibly can. Like Mr. Lumpkin said, our district has experienced a great loss, and once again, it's the holiday time. It doesn't matter if it's the holiday or not. It's just to lose someone just close-knit to the Ram Nation family is enough. It doesn't matter if it's the holiday or not. But our district has suffered a lot. I also agree with Mrs. Simmons. with Mrs. Witt in the Dayton Public School board member who unexpectedly passed away. Our heart goes out to their family as well. Remember to be safe, enjoy the holiday, be kind to one another because you don't know what no one else is facing or no one else is going through. And with that being said, that's all I would have to say. Okay. I need a motion.
Motion.
I'll second.
Mrs. Adams is still moved to second. Would you call the roll, please?
Yes, Mrs. Simmons?
Yes.
Mrs. Kilgore?
Yes.
Mrs. Currington?
Yes.
Mr. Lumpkin?
Yes.
Mrs. Cherry?
Yes, motion passes